guys, and welcome back to Ask Nikki P. So before I jump right in, as always, this channel is sponsored by Netflix. I have a Netflix link that I will put down below. This is going off. Netflix.com/Nikki. You get a free 30-day trial, unlimited TV and movie shows streamed to you. And with that being said, I'm going to jump into the questions for today. Hi Nikki, I love your channel. Thank you very, very much. I need some advice on gaining confidence and not caring what other people think. I am in high school and just walking down the hall for me is so intimidating. I always feel like I am being judged and I want to know what I can do to block that feeling out of my head. Thank you so much. Okay, first off, I don't know. I actually wish I had an answer, and whenever people do talks on confidence and stuff like that, I'm always like, what is confidence? I don't know if I am confident. People would say I'm confident, but I feel like I doubt myself and have insecurities all the time. This is just a thought, and as always, I want you guys to like comment down below, but I almost kind of feel like confidence is more of an action, being that it has to do with, I think, maybe going after what you want, as well as keeping kind of blinders on. Dan actually said that to me the other night, and I think this is applicable to you with like high school, walking down the aisles at your high school. Dan said to me, he was like, dude, you can't care what other people are doing. He's like, I go through life like a horse with blinders. He's like, have you seen that? They have blinders on, they can't look left, they can't look right, they just keep their eyes on the prize. He's like, that's what I do, that's what you need to do. And I was like, that's a really good piece of advice from a very non-emotional, straightforward kind of guy. I was like, that's really good advice. And I just wanted to pass that on to you because that was pure brilliance, Daniel. So that's what I would say is to gain confidence. I would say go after the things that you love. If you don't know what you love, start experimenting in things, find what you love, go after it, and try not to look left and right at what other people are doing, because everyone's path is going to look different, and if you look at someone else who's doing better than you, you're gonna feel crap, and if you look at someone that's not doing as well as you, you're gonna feel like, I don't know, big-headed. So yeah, I guess I feel like that was all over the map, and I don't know, ran a very large gamut of things, but that would be my thought on that. And it does get better as you get older, because I feel like you practice as the years go by, and I always take like comfort in knowing that I feel better now than I did a few years ago, so I'm probably gonna feel better a few years from now. You know, it's a process. So the next question says, what cameras do you recommend for YouTube? So there's a couple cameras. We have like an obscene amount of cameras at our house. Dan and I were just talking about that. We were like, why do we have so many cameras? And we like all of them. The DSLR, it's a Canon 60D. That is a really nice camera. I love that camera. Every time you ever see me sitting in my room, and a lot of times for my like action shots, it's the DSLR. Now that did change a little recently because this camera that I'm filming on, this is a Sony, I'm not sure what it's called, let's see. It's a Sony, it's a Sony RX100 II. So this camera was actually recommended to me by Katie135, and she brought it to vlog when we did our meetup at Irwindale, and I am obsessed. The only thing I don't like about it, the only thing, is it's so new, so there's not a lot of tutorials, and the autofocus gets kind of wonky. But when it works, man, it works. Like the footage on this camera is incredible when it's like working right. But it was like with insurance, this was like a $900 camera, which is crazy because it's a little point and shoot. But that being said, it's awesome. A more affordable Canon, they make the little PowerShot Elfs. Those cameras are pretty good. They're still kind of pricey, but yeah, those are the three cameras that we've been using. I honestly can't recommend anything other than what we use because I don't know anything. But this camera, this is a good camera. And apparently they make an RX100 like version 1 as well, which is supposedly also really, really good. So, all right, now where do you recommend to get a massage? I talked about this, I think, in my 10 ways to get happy. I think that's why you're asking. And I'm just gonna reiterate that I think a really great spot to get a massage at is if in your local town you have like a little China foot massage kind of place. Going to one of those places is super affordable. It's I was gonna say super cheap, but that's the same thing. And those ladies work. So like if you are not good with massages that are like hardcore, you don't want to go to these places. But if you are, they're amazing. So yeah, that is it. So send your questions or messages to asknikkip@gmail.com or use the hashtag AskNikkiP. And as always, leave your comments and thoughts about what we have talked about today down below, because I like hearing everything that you guys have to say, and it's kind of cool that you guys can talk and help each other out. So I will see you all next time. Have a great rest of the day, and yeah, say bye, Shayna.
Bye.
Say bye, Cammie. No boys seem to like me, hit on me, or even talk to me. I have a big chest. I know that doesn't matter, but...